Hey YouTube, I'm back. It's been a while. I don't even want to talk about where I've been at, but the sole purpose of me making this video today is in response to a video I saw by a blogger. I believe it's Jouelzy or Jouelzy. Hope I'm saying that right. But her video about texture discrimination and also some of the responses that I saw to that video. So I figured I need to make a video because that is exactly why I left the natural hair community. And I hope that I am sitting back farther enough because I know that was a complaint on some of my other videos. So I'm going to try to make this as brief as possible. I know that's pretty difficult considering that I've been away for so long, but we're going to try it. So let's get started. So for those of you that don't know me, I went by Miss Beauty Blogger. I started my channel back in 2009 when I chopped off all my hair for my 19th birthday. Then by June, I had learned about scab hair, and I thought that, okay, this is not my hair texture. Like, this must be scab hair. When I told people I was going natural, they were like, oh, your curl pattern's going to be so pretty. It's going to be so loose. It's probably going to fall like this. So I'm like, okay, this probably is not my hair texture. So I cut it again, and I soon learned that actually was my real hair texture. My hair texture is 4C, um, very kinky. I would even say 4D, 4E, 4F. Like, my hair is very, very kinky. And when I started making videos, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know what I was talking about, as do most of these natural hair bloggers. It is just trial and error, and I realized I'm giving people advice. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. That's part of the dangers of doing this whole natural hair movement online. I was choosing videos that got the most views, bloggers who got the most views, and because it seemed that they knew what they were talking about, people were trusting their opinions more. But another thing that I learned was that these people who had the most views on their videos were also the ones with looser curl patterns that were not similar to mine. Some of these, I guess, Tube, um, I don't know, Hey Fran Hey. I mean, I actually didn't follow Hey Fran Hey, even though I do love her channel. Hey, when you're following blogs that don't represent your actual hair texture, it takes away from you learning your own hair. Now it's good to try different things, but if you're following someone to a T and like that's your hair guru, like they're using organics, coconut moisture conditioner, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, I'm not using that no more. They got sulfates. Like, I'm not buying that. And you're like, well, damn, I just spent $30 buying all these little tombstone shaped conditioners and shampoos, and you're not using it anymore? Like, what the hell? So that's the dangers of doing it online, is that it takes away from you learning your own hair, and you get caught in like a vortex of just like, I have to buy this, and I need this, and I have to do this every Sunday, and detangle and blah blah blah. It's just too much. And these products are expensive. One of the most expensive ones that I used to be like gung ho for was Miss Jessie's, and I was very disappointed by the brand Miss Jessie's in the sense that it promotes taking your kinks to curls. There's nobody taking their curls to kinks. I mean, the idea behind this, as well as the idea that most of these videos that are getting the most views are from people with looser curl patterns, it perpetuates this idea that, not even just the idea that European aesthetic is better, but non-black itself is better. Black is a term that covers all types of hair textures, all types of skin tones, but the ones that are, I guess, more indigenous, you know, those are the features that we discredit. So if a woman is walking around and her fro is shrunken down and it's not bouncing and it doesn't move in the wind and it's not shiny, then she obviously didn't take care of her hair. That doesn't add up. That's not natural. Even on the website, I remember there was a woman on there who had came in to get her hair done, and obviously she hadn't done her hair before she came in. It was all lopsided, it was shrunken down, but she had a hair texture like mine. And what they recommended for her was to get the chemical treatment, which used ammonium thioglycolate, sodium hydroxide, whatever the fuck it was in that. And it's like, how is it natural to take your kinky hair that's going out of your head and turn it into curls? That's not natural. It's either a mechanical or a chemical process that's exhausting and expensive and tiring, and I don't got time for that. Honestly, I wasn't just feeling that from Miss Jessie's, but I was feeling it from the natural hair community in itself. Was that, even being on the bus and on the train, people would see my hair, and it was just like, what are you doing to it? You're not doing enough of this. And I'm like, I try. I try. This is what my hair looks like. You know, the characteristics of my hair just does not match the regimens that work for other types of hair. My hair does not curl. Curl is like this, okay? My hair is like this. You know, it's more of a jigsaw pattern. The individual strands are very thin, and my shrinkage is about like 80%. You know, the more I keep trying to combat these things, the more my hair, even after 5 years of being natural, I mean, this is after 5 years of being natural. Like, you look at some of these YouTubers and their hair is down their back. And my hair is finally starting to get some little hang time, you know, but I just wasn't doing the right things for it because I didn't want to accept that that was my hair pattern. And there isn't enough education out there for our hair pattern, for our curl pattern, that is specifically targeted to making our hair the best hair it could be versus looking like somebody else's hair. There was a meme that I saw, a meme, whatever the fuck, with Samuel Jackson. It was Yaya DaCosta and then Samuel Jackson. And it was like, what your hair look like when you left the house, what your hair looks like after it rains. And that was so true for me because I'm trying so hard to mask and make my fro look the biggest and the best and just Pam Greered it out. But as soon as some moisture hits it, it's right back to looking like how it looks, like how it really looks. So I finally accepted my hair last June when I decided to lock my hair. I originally started doing more manicured locks, but then that also cost money. Not only am I broke, but I am lazy as hell. Pretty much all I do is I wash my hair, I oil my scalp. I was doing palm rolling. They were starting to get a little bit thin, so I started combining them. And to keep the combined parts from unraveling, I'll Bantu knot it and wear it for like a week. But water helps my hair mat up, and that's the method I'm going for. So, and that's no shade to anybody in the natural hair community, you know, still doing their thing. But you just need to switch up your methods and your strategies for making your hair presentable. It's sad that, you know, I can't get a job in my hair looking like this, even though that's how it grows out of my goddamn head. But um, your idol might not be Tracy Ellis Ross. Your idol may be Jouelzy or Maxine Shaw or the girl who played Lawrence Fishburne's girlfriend in School Days. Like, that just might be, you just have to switch up your mindset. And from there, that's when you switch up your aesthetic and find something that is actually practical rather than impossible and unnatural. That's the purpose of going natural, right? Even as a light-skinned woman, I still feel the discrimination just based off my hair texture alone. And it's the same idea behind, you know, brown paper bag test and pencil in the hair test and nose test and blue veins and all that just antagonizing BS. It's just, we don't have to compete with each other. We can all be equally as beautiful. We don't have to aspire to be something that we're not. We can just aspire to be our best selves. So with that being said, I bid you all a great weekend. Happy Juneteenth. Happy summer solstice. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Bye.